Ini kali ini perjalanannya lumayan jauh, tapi nggak sama juga sih dengan perjalanan dari kota sebelumnya ke sini sih. Ini pertama kali game yang saya mainkan itu memainkan seorang kurir membawa barang ya, tapi juga pemeran utamanya di sini. Saya kira jatuh terluka. Ini apa itu? Saya lupa ya. Ini banyak barang bisa dipungut.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Tunggu, ambil dulu barangnya tuh. Oke loh. Di mana nih? Kok hilang? Loh, kok saya lupa posisinya di mana? Oh, ini dia. Mbak kurir yang membawa barang-barang ini mati loh ya. Tapi saya selama perjalanan nggak ketemu apapun kok. Mungkin karena hujannya kali ya. Berat. Pas di sana nih, wajib gitu.
Good work, Sam.
Oke, selesai. Sana ya. Bentar tadi saya lewati sungai kok. Bunyi apa itu? Itu sangat bunyi loh. Saya nggak tahu itu apa-apa ya caranya itu.
How you doing, Sam?
Ini ngomongin diri sendiri ya. X itu maksudnya apa sih? Oh, seram banget suaranya.
Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Oh, itu perampoknya itu ya. Itu plownya gimana, nggak diajarin lagi? Silakan.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Hilang. Dia pasti kalau saya jadi musuh pasti dia jaga itu. Oke. Memang paling aman ya, nggak bawa barang berat ya, kalau perjalanan jauh ya. Apalagi jalan kaki, apalagi ada musuh lagi. Apakah saya salah? Kenapa ada tanda X ya? 1 sampai 2. Ambil 2 ini dong. Kenapa bertambahnya 33 kilo ya? Kenapa? Apakah barang saya bertambah? Enggak loh. Ini mulai berhemat nih. Kayaknya sih nggak ada sungai sih. Coba saya lihat peta dulu. Ya nggak ada. Saya lepasin di sini. Mobil nih. BTS kali ya, BTS kali. Buang dulu. Oke. Hidup dan mati ya tumbuhannya ya. Percuma banget. Ada sungai ya. Ini nyerang tapi terbatas serangannya. Masih datang. Sungainya lebar banget. Kena. What? Hitam semua ya, kayak oli ya. Ini sotong itu. Saya dibatasi apa namanya? Dibatasi stamina ya, benar mengganggu banget. Kemana-mana nih. Duduk. Percuma napas ini ya. Awas keluar dari kekuasaannya nih.
Everything's okay.
Ini dia.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Sorry, kid.
Memang harus itu kali ya. Memang harus ditarik oleh bosnya kali itu.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Di sini nggak ada dijaga ya, nggak ada tentara. Apa itu?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Nggak bisa. Kayaknya mungkin bisa kali ya.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. All weapons will remain locked. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Oke, selesai.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
S lagi.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Repotnya kenapa nggak jadi gelang aja gitu loh. Baru 3 poin nih, 3 titik nih.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Ini menyangkut itu janin loh ya. Itu masih janin loh itu. Tapi masih lemah banget loh.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
Doa apa aja sampai lebar kalau bisa langsung praktek.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb, a process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then?
Dia nggak bisa membesar ya di dalam itu ya.
There's no way to keep my BB alive.
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs.
Terus
As we
ini
expand
diterusin
the
untuk apa?
chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted.
Nggak cukup panjang kok perjalanannya kok.
Good night, Sam.
Kenapa harus dikunci? Susah tidur lah kalau kayak gitu.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home.
Ini kan ada rencana apa sih? Kayaknya mereka ini
Thank you.
mempermainkan sistem nih
I
kayaknya.
mean that.
Punya rencana tertentu. Soalnya saya nggak percaya dengan siapapun di sini.
It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Kenapa bisa connect ya di luar sana ya? Dia ditahan itu ya. Padahal kan terputus semua.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Cepat ya. Saya nggak kepingin ke sana loh. Kenapa darahnya itu tidak berpengaruh dengan BTS ini?
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee misi research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Everything in your power to save BB.
Okay.
But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Itu bapaknya kali ya.
In the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this?
Iya,
You're
udah kan?
mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone.
Terus,
If I find anything out, I'll
kok
tell
masih
you,
ada?
right? Dead man's honor.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Order assigned.
Harus masuk ke wilayah musuh lagi, repot. Nggak tahu cara berkelahi lagi di sini. Gimana lagi nih? Ada motor, mungkin bisa dicoba ini.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam? Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
Caranya?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Hanya pukulan begitu doang gitu. Menyeramkan ya. Saya nggak bawa senjata apapun lagi. Silent when Oke, bikin dia lebih cepat ya. Pingsan ya maksudnya. Patut dicoba.
Almost there.
Ini langsung ketahuan nih. Gimana sih?
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Nggak ada drone atau apapun untuk melihat ke atas gitu ya. Ini dia. Oke, sangat metal itu kayak. Ada dua ya, untuk penjaga. Kayaknya. Keren sih, cuma jarak dekat nggak ada senjata atau apapun ya. Gila banyak banget. Nggak keberatan nih. Terus ini ngapain nih? Oke, kayak selesai kayaknya. Oh, jadi harus itu ya, nggak boleh di belakang semua ya. Pinter juga. Kalau di belakang semua tuh berat sebelah. Tapi kalau kayak gini kan nggak masalah gini ya. Stabil gitu. Habis. Iya. Kok suaranya menyeramkan banget.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing our cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without us. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Yang paling menakutkan tuh turun gunung ya. Kenapa? Karena nggak terkontrol kalau dia turun. Saya pernah naik gunung, lalu saya waktu kecil ya, lalu tiba-tiba saya turun gunung tuh saya lari gitu loh. Dan hasilnya tuh nggak terkontrol lah larinya. Untung saya bisa berhenti karena di depan tuh ada batu besar dan kaki saya lebih cepat ya, menahan dengan kaki ya. Kalau nggak, saya lihat mungkin terguling-guling kali. Itu pengalaman tak terlupakan itu.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Tapi tempat ini nggak ada penjaga kok bisa ya, nggak ada itu ya, nggak diserang ya. Ini udah pohon tuh, udah pohon. Dan tempat lain nggak ada. Ini sepatu saya itu pun juga itu ya. Masih bertahan, nggak sampai setengah sih. Pelan-pelan tapi mulai mengerti saya.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Begitu doang gitu. Jatuh sih tadi.
Sam, how your shoes holding up? Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Oke. Masih bisa bertahan.
Good work, Sam. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely on. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive man's with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Ini Hartman nih.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Oke, kayaknya nggak ada lagi. Ya, misi-misi nggak penting ya. Oke, selesai. Oke kan, kita sampai di video ini. Semoga video ini bermanfaat mengisi waktu kawan sekalian. Terima kasih sudah menonton video saya. Dan kita lanjut di video berikutnya. Dan jangan lupa support channel saya dengan like dan subscribe jika akan menonton Facebook dan follow. Terima kasih kalian sudah mensupport. Tanpa bantuan kalian, channel ini buka apa-apa. Dan sekali saya ucapkan, sampai jumpa.